Alexander Borodich, Universa.
Hi, everyone. I will tell something about my background at the very next session, but currently I would like to put a question. If, when we started this dilemma 5 years ago, it was only two choices. We might have either speed financial network, either trust financial network as a blockchain. The Bitcoin blockchain and even Ethereum blockchain, as you know, enormously slow. Enormously slow. We cannot use them even as an exchange backed by the blockchain, because we have, at the exchange, we may have like 1,000 transactions per second. But the blockchain did not and does not have such capacity. So we spent 3 years to create this enormously fast financial network, our own blockchain, which has 25,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Visa. But to make it happen, we should sacrifice something that the blockchain had. So when we actually check the technology and check it by piece, actually evaluate them all, we actually try to predict if it would be the default next financial system, what features it should have inside, and which features we can eliminate or sacrifice. So first of all, we decided to think, okay, if I go with a Bitcoin wallet to the sex shop, which has his own Bitcoin wallet, to pay it for some toys, would I like to have it traced? Because my wallet is well known, his wallet is also well known. So probably no. Okay, we can sacrifice this part. And do we want to have this network, this blockchain, to be able to transmit or to move any kind of digital assets, not just Bitcoins, not just Ethers, but to be able to transmit gold, metals, futures, whatever you'd like to. So we wanted to create this kind of blockchain of the next generation. So we created it. We launched it 2 years ago. Currently, as you know, we are the more or less fastest, at least fastest than current blockchains. And then we went to the practical application of this blockchain. So for us, blockchain of the future is the digital history. Of course, it is digital history. For humans, for companies, for objects, full history of each and every transaction ever happened. Then we can use all this data with artificial intelligence, can calculate the taxes, can calculate a lot of things to predict the next steps according to the smart contracts. So there are a lot of potential applications. But to start the smart contracts, we do need something inside of this blockchain. As you know, we sacrificed money. We sacrificed that kind of visibility for each and every transaction. So in our case, you would be able to find the hash, but you won't be able to check who is sent it to whom and which amount of what kind of digital asset. You don't have the key to open up the hash and to decrypt it. So in this case, it might be used in ID, passports with a full history, as a tickets, as a smart contracts, as a shared certificate plus voting system, whatever, even hotel room key. You may use this smart contract to tap to your room, this hotel, to open up the door. It will know. It may be used, and currently we are actually building up the infrastructure for the flying cars and building up the infrastructure for the next money, because inside of this network, it should be money. But what type of money? What kind of money? So we started with the concept of smart money. So we are here today likely to announce that currently each of you can, using this Universa smart money platform, can create any type of stable coins instantly, backed by gold, backed by currencies, backed by metals, backed by something, whatever you'd like to use as an oracle. So this platform is available today, and to show you that it's definitely new money order, and you may create your own money, we started to issue a couple of stable coins ourselves. First of all, we tokenized Swiss francs and the gold. So the Swiss francs are actually held at the escrow account, in Liechtenstein, and the gold is actually at the Swiss gold factory. So from each 1 single gram, you may go to the factory and actually exchange it to the actual 1 gram of the pure gold. But you may create any kind of stable coins you would like to. You don't want to have USDT, you may create whatever, Euro T or whatever T, Dinar T, etc. Any kind of tokens. Because in this case, we as a platform, we as a blockchain, will support any kind of fast transaction for you. We do not charge you any percentage from the transaction. It has the fixed fee, just 1 cent per transaction. We do not want to know what you are actually transmitting through the Universa blockchain. We want you to help it. We are currently working with the central banks, we are working with the governments, we help them to transmit their digital assets. So for us, it is the next level of financial blockchain application, if you like to put it this way. So for us, this digital gold, digital currencies, is the next step, because we do believe that next step would be automation and tokenization plus automation of any kind of assets, square meters, sugar, wood, natural resources as oil, as gas, etc., etc., etc. And we are providing the way how to tokenize it completely from one end to end through the smart contracts, through the blockchain, with the possibility to verify each and every step at every transaction we have. For example, if get back to the flying cars, if we have Uber is actually taking 30% from each and every transaction just for actually creating this transaction among the buyer and the seller. But smart contract can distribute your fair charge between two chargers, the owner of the car, city as tax, and government as tax. That's it. We don't need any more such intermediaries as Uber. We just need smart contracts. We don't need banks. We just need someone who will issue tokens. It might be central banks, it might be your own financial institutions. So probably you may try to use us as Universa blockchain to create your own decentralized digital bank for real economy. And we will be happy to help. So if you are from these industries, we have solution for you. You would be able to find the full API access to create your own stable coins in all these verticals done by our platform. So please come and create your own programmable money. Stable coins, it's almost free. We still just charge 1 cent per transaction. Thank you very much.